I've been looking forward to this day for a very long time. We're going to visit the simulator, and I finally managed to get you guys a pass to come with me through the secret doors of the Mercedes simulator. So yeah, I'm looking forward to show you all of this. We're just making a morning coffee now, and then we are headed off in 15 minutes. Yeah, so sim days are quite long. They require a lot of energy as well. So yeah, I like to have a powerful, good breakfast, and this one is probably my favorite breakfast for a racing driver. Keeping your weight down is quite important. So for me, I have to try to get my protein high without eating way too many calories. And that's it. That's the breakfast. One of the things I do every single morning is my Duolingo lesson.
Bist du sportlich?
Ja, ich spiele nach Arbeit Volleyball. There. All right, so I'm excited to show you this. But last year, at the end of the year, I was at a Formula 1 race. I was stood next to Toto, and then he showed me his streak on Duolingo, and it was like 800 days. So I got pretty humble again. Yeah, that's how my morning looks like. It's now time to head to Mercedes. I honestly can't wait to show you what the simulator is like and the kind of work I do. It's a few days since I arrived home from Daytona. We were racing there last weekend in the Rolex 24-hour, but unfortunately our car suffered a suspension failure while I was in the car, so I crashed at 280 kph.
Problems for the 31. That was huge. That's F.vesti aboard the 31. Suspension failure, car up and into the wall. Thank goodness for those safer barriers.
Mentally, after a big crash, getting into the car straight away, obviously I had a bit of sleep, and then straight in the car again is so important. It looks incredible and crazy on the video, but it's out of my mind because I've already driven the car at 110% again. Luckily, I didn't get hurt. My foot was a little bit blue and bruised, my left foot, but it's recovered well. So finally, I can take you guys behind the scenes in one of the most secret rooms of Formula 1. This is the secret room in this headquarters, but they're finally giving us access for you guys to enter with me. So let's go inside and check it out. Even the sofa is a Mercedes style. It's all the details. Now it's time for me to get changed. Basically today we're doing some HPP code work for 2025 season, which is basically the Mercedes powertrain. So this room is the engineer's room, where we have all the computers where the simulator is run from. The team is just getting ready now with the final bits, and then we will jump in for the first run.
Basically, pull at the garage.
Yeah.
And imagine that you've got queuing going on at the end. What we're interested in is pulling the clutch and then braking a little bit, but not stopping.
And when I cross the line, I can go flat.
You can go flat out of the penultimate corner.
Okay.
The way we use the sim to aid performance is mainly around taking obviously new bits for the car, new designs, and obviously trying it in as close to a track environment as you can get. So obviously you can do a lot of offline tool simulation, various different things you can do without a driver, but the final sort of sign-off, let's say, normally always comes in the deal with the driver. So that includes the mistakes that the driver might make. Obviously it's very easy for a computer to change the switch right when we need it, but the driver might not be able to do that because of whatever reason, maybe he's in a corner. And so that's all part of really why the deal's so important. It's not just the perfect outlook on what is possible, it's a realistic sort of vision of what we can do when we're at the track. Working with Fred's really good. Obviously he's a good driver. You can always trust that he's going to be able to do what you ask him to do, both performance-wise and when we're doing various different scenarios like we're doing today with the HPP work. It's not always just about the pure lap time, so he's always able to get it out, which is good.
So guys, I'm gonna take you inside the simulator now. I will show you around. I will show you the steering wheel, the Formula 1 steering wheel, and yeah, whatever exciting things there is in there. It's our simulator wheel. It represents the actual wheel in the car. It's not a replica, it's not a sim wheel, it's the actual wheel. You can take this one out of the sim and put it in the real car. So yeah, we have the engine mode, the chassis modes, the power unit modes, radio button, brake bias. This simulator is quite special because we have a massive LED screen all the way around. It's a bit of a nerd thing, but when you love simulators like me, this is in the upper end of what is possible in the simulator world. A lot of Formula 1 simulators use projectors as well, but this is sort of the next level. So the monocoque is a replica of the Formula 1 monocoque that we use in the real car. That means the seating position is exactly as you would expect it in real life. We try to simulate things down to 1,000th of a second. So anything that doesn't feel right is a problem. All right, so I'm ready to jump in. The team have just said that we are ready to go. So I'll put the helmet, install myself into the sim, and then we're ready to go. So let's jump in.
And tap front, go again. We are good to go. Can we have strap 1 please, Fred? Copy, strap 1. So can we get the boxes that please? Strap 1 and box.
All right guys, that's a wrap. We have completed a full day of sim running at the Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula 1 team. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and see you in the next one.